Liverpool, at Middlesbrough and at Blackburn. And here they are. They arrived in such good spirits, Manchester United, as you would expect after the Euro euphoria of Wednesday night, and this late switch in the centre of their defence. And David May, really here to be amongst the extras, suddenly has a main role in this drama.
I just think David O'Leary might have been saying to his team, let's try and get a quick start. If there's any little feeling of lack of concentration from United players, a little bit sloppy starting after that huge victory on Wednesday, I'm sure David said, well, let's find out early on if we can. Try and start quickly, put them under pressure. But on the other hand, Alex would be expecting that.
Well, Peter Schmeichel was going around making a special point of wishing good luck to David May, and young Wes Brown alongside him in the minutes leading up to kick-off. Header by Woodgate. Interesting comparison here between Woodgate and Brown in particular, with England's match in Hungary to come. Bit of contact on Blomqvist, but Dermot Gallagher, the referee, has pointed for a goal kick. Wes Brown, only his 12th Premiership start. 10 months younger. Jonathan Woodgate has had all of 20 full league games. Smith. Referee playing on good advantage here. And the header just over the top from Bowyer.
Well, what a chance. 2 minutes in. I thought they might start quickly, and this is exactly what David Leary had in mind. Roy Keane actually slipped, but it's brilliant refereeing from Dermot Gallagher. But watch Kewell, he doesn't just fizz it across goal. He has a little look. Once he's gone up, just watch him have a little look. There it is. He sees Bowyer on the back post, stands a great ball up. I tell you what, it's only 6 inches too high. He couldn't quite get over the top of the ball, Lee Bowyer. Couldn't get it down, couldn't test the goalkeeper.
Bowyer and Kewell have been nominated for the PFA Young Player of the Year award, along with Alan Smith. Somehow typical of these two teams that Leeds have got 3 youngsters for that particular honour. Manchester United have got 3 for the main title of PFA Player of the Year. York, Beckham and Keane, those awards being announced tonight. Done by Gary Neville. I wonder whether it crossed Alex Ferguson's mind to switch him into the centre of the defence.
Well, he has played there. I wondered. But it had to be made quickly, the decision, Martin.
Has gone up.
That was close, Martin, whether it's for the little clash with Smith and Wes Brown, but I tell you, this was a close call, because Wes Brown was back in, and look as the ball's played. That's very, very close. Could easily have gone the other way.
Manchester United with this wonderful record, 25 games unbeaten in all competitions, but look at Leeds in the Premiership, 7 straight wins, a couple of draws since then. Go back to early February to find their last league defeat, and they're going through here with the thrust of Kewell, who has a lot of licence under David O'Leary to wander away from the left-hand side, but he's causing Manchester United problems in that part of the pitch without the need to roam at the moment. Here's a former Leeds player, Dennis Irwin. Let's get an update on the Yapstam situation from our touchline reporter Jeff Shreves. Jeff.
Martin, I've just spoken to Steve McLaren, Alex Ferguson's assistant, who said that Yapstam injured his Achilles in the warm-up. He said it's not serious, but they decided not to risk him today, so that's why he's withdrawn.
Thanks, Jeff. Well, Alex Ferguson having to put his managerial acumen to the test with that quick decision. And there was some surprise that Jaap Stam was named in the original side because of that withdrawal from the Dutch squad.
Well, that was the other way, that. It certainly came off Alan Smith. Dennis Irwin furious with the linesman. Rightly so, he was looking straight at it.
Here's Cole. Gary Neville supporting Beckham, who opts to cross.
One of his poorer ones. Great run from Neville on the outside, allowed Beckham time.
Well, for all Manchester United's magnitude this season, the Euro reaction from last Wednesday, the size of Arsenal's success yesterday, the intensity of an away game here across the Pennines, all challenges to be circumnavigated by a group of players who've taken themselves to the very brink of a truly historic achievement, but this season have not yet won anything. Batty. Very keen with memories of what happened here to him last season. Career-threatening injury. I must say he conducted himself admirably in the disappointment of being suspended from the European Cup final, speaking of the collective need rather than his own personal disappointment. Same of course applies to Paul Scholes. He's one of Alec Ferguson's substitutes today.
I wonder who his centre midfield partnership will be in FA Cup final day then, Martin. I think Nicky Butt might just be rested that day. He might not want to be, but I don't imagine for a minute Alec's going to risk losing his only recognised centre midfield player.
Doesn't do too badly at Wembley, this Paul Scholes. Here's Beckham. Supporting the play again. And the Leeds thought they got it back. The confusion between Hart and Radaby, the Leeds captain.
Beckham saw him out looking for a free kick, edge of the box. He felt he played the ball off and was brought down. I thought he had a case, but this game started really quickly.
Batty. Back amongst his own at Leeds United. Kewell. Hasselbank. Bit of a risk, the selection of Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank, David O'Leary was telling me. But the two games that Hasselbank has missed this season, Leeds have failed to score in both of them. What should we call them? We've had the Busby Babes and the Fergie fledglings, the O'Leary lads.
All right then.
4 teenagers, one of them Woodgate winning the header. Bowyer, who was disappointed in training this week, he had to play with the old guys. Down goes Hasselbank, contact from David May.
There'll be a booking, I guess, Martin. Yeah, McGallagher is pretty hot in that, but I think this is well outside the box, and there are plenty of players around. You see there, Dennis Irwin only yards away. I think that's the right decision. Edge of the box might have been different.
It adds to the degree of difficulty for Jaap Stam's late deputy.
Well, we often marvel at Manchester United's ability of choice at free kicks, but Leeds of their own too. There they are. Hasselbank if you want a right footer. Young Ian Hart if you fancy it with a left.
It's Hart and Schmeichel shepherds it wide.
Yeah, never really threatening. Gets it up and bending, but always bending too far.
He scored 5 goals this season. Leeds have lost a Norwegian to international duty, Alfie Haaland. Johnson and Solskjaer away for Manchester United. Henning Berg would have gone as well, but he's not fit. Hasselbank. The quality and the Kewell cross, but the ball has been retrieved by Bowyer. Smith hits Schmeichel. And McPhail following up.
Build up fantastic. What a save from Peter Schmeichel again, Martin. We know about his quality and his goalkeeping ability, but this is about bravery, because he just throws himself at this as it breaks out. Look at that. Risking getting injured, but look how he spreads himself, making himself a huge target to get past. And the build-up was lovely down that left-hand side. And Harry Kewell really has started brightly and effectively. Gary Neville, very experienced, very talented right back. He knows already he's being tested today.
It's needs on the back. Kewell, he's filled out in size as well. He's a really square-shouldered, tall young man now. He's got that power. He's got the ability with the ball at his feet.
This is a message for the
There's also good near man. It's a tactic that Leeds use. Spray the ball diagonally when he plays left, so he can go up and win the header, very much that he used to do with what's his name?
Gary Speed.
Gary Speed. What a blank. With Gary Speed when he was here.
Free kick to United of Manchester, taken by Keane. Beckham. Keane again. Bank on the move. Hart trying to find them, and Schmeichel out to supervise out of his area.
Roy Keane just giving Dwight York a rocket. I think he played the ball into Dwight, and Dwight just didn't control it and got robbed, and Leeds were quick to break, and Roy, that skipper, just letting them know, hey, you might be our goal scoring hero, but part of your job is holding it for us and protecting it as well.
But he really has given some heroic performances in recent games for Manchester United. Played all 4 hours against Arsenal. He was man of the match against Sheffield Wednesday in the league game, which could have been seen as a flat occasion by some. Here's Owen, accelerating past Matthew Jones. Cross comes Woodgate.
That was a chance. Lovely break from Manchester United. Dennis Irwin just pushes it in his pass. He's got good options. Andy Cole just puts the brakes on edge of the box. Wanted it pulled back. Dwight York was attacking the back post.
Keane going towards the near post. Well, can they force it over the line? David May was there, and
That's incredible.
it was an opportunity for Manchester United.
How on earth is this not going in? I can't believe this, Martin. Everyone misses it. But it's from here. I mean, goodness me, how on earth Leeds scramble that out? And Andy Cole's was probably the best chance of all. David May was rather stretching at the back post.
Here's Gary Neville to keep the pressure on Leeds. David May has stayed forward and can knock it down unattended. Keane to crack it, hit Radebe. Comes out to Irwin. Blomqvist. Beckham waiting centrally. Little flick from York. Didn't come off.
Well, let's have another look at this. This is Roy Keane causing the confusion. But it's there as it's blocked on the line, and it just comes out, and Andy Cole thinks he stabbed it in. What a great save from Nigel Martin. Right foot, stuck it out. Ball needed to hit it, and it did. Amazing, isn't it? 10 minutes of almost constant Leeds pressure. And then Manchester United just let them know why they've had such a great season.
Good lead by Hart. Ball with Beckham. Hart again, trying to clip it forward to Smith. May in close attendance, not too close, says the referee, despite some Leeds appeals. Hasselback. Jones is a very versatile player. Back, probably not his preferred position, but it's been a problem position for Leeds this season, with the continuing absence of a regular for so many years, Gary Kelly. It's a fine ball by Blomqvist. He stopped to do up his boot rather than to carry on and help support the likes of Cole and Beckham. Kewell to take on Neville and to rough him up a bit as well. It's going to be a free kick against the Australian.
A little bit of that strength you were talking about earlier. Gary Neville gets his body in between Kewell and ball. Little nudges there. That's the question, but no doubt that's a free kick.
We first saw Harry Kewell in the Youth Cup final, and that time comes round again on Sky Sports early next month. It looks as though it'll be West Ham and Coventry. Although Everton have got a chance to get back at the Hammers if maybe Francis Jeffers is allowed off first team duty.
I don't know if there's much chance of that right now.
I think they're safe, Andy. Bowyer. It's another story. Cut out by Gary Neville. A bit of contact there that the Manchester United man didn't like from Ian Hart. Expect the start to be frantic here. The fans really demand that. High security at Ellen Road today. Brown. First. Send it through to York. Cole, Beckham is waiting, but not quite where Cole played the ball to. Going about his business again, aggressively.
Well, I don't think any of this Leeds team are going to give Manchester United time to dwell on it the way David Beckham wanted there. They'll be nipping away at the back of their heels.
Blomqvist. Might just have a slight problem in the balance of the midfield. Leeds. Blomqvist getting plenty of space. Bowyer likes to play in. Kewell, as I said, although nominally maybe the wide left man, loves to roam, which means the other three have to be more central. And it's Jones this time, the right back, who stops the Swede making progress. Comes from Llanelli. There's been a tie-up between Leeds United and South Wales football. Back to John Charles. Batty. Smith looking to get in front of Brown, and he's done that. Put it forward quickly to Hasselbank. Needs a bit of help now, and it comes from David Batty. Hart. Manchester United trying to hold a squarish back line. Deny space in this part of the pitch. But McPhail has picked out Hasselbank. Hasselbank was annoyed and reacted, and Dermot Gallagher was only a couple of yards away. There's a bit of a wild wave of the boot there.
Yeah, there's no doubt there was. He got frustrated.
It's yellow.
He actually gets in behind Gary Neville, who stops it with his body, and that was where the frustration came from, and he just has a wild hack at it. I think he's thinking that maybe there was an arm used, got frustrated. You can see the referee just a matter of 2-3 yards away. Having a quiet word as well.
This is the penultimate game at Ellen Road this season. We will also bring you the last one against Arsenal. That's next month. Leeds still have to go to West Ham, to Chelsea, and then they finish off at Coventry. Hart. Can't hold it up. Very much to the manner born at this level, and you would say the same about Wesley Brown. Here he is. Lovely touch, sensible pass, bags of promise. And Beckham, almost behind Radovic.
Oh, well defended. Lovely vision from Beckham.
Irwin. Amazing to think that Leeds released him way back in 1986, Dennis Irwin. He has proved that decision wrong. Hart.
Holding a good line, Manchester United, Martin. They're making it really difficult for Leeds.
But they've got their position and they're passing right here. Kewell. Bowyer!
Lovely patient play again. No surprise to see Bowyer arrive in the edge of the box on the end of a cross. Kewell with that little roaming brief that he has finds a little bit of space again. There's no rush from him. Looks up, picks out his target. It was Bowyer. Didn't quite get over the half volley.
We're told he's leading the way in the fans' vote for Leeds United's player of this season. He really has turned potential into fulfilment. Been suited by the switch in emphasis from David O'Leary and Eddie Gray. So maybe a more pragmatic, more pragmatic midfield approach of George Graham. Hart. Kewell cropping up in the centre this time. Hasselback to Harry Kewell. It's good work defensively by Brown.
Well, David Beckham actually thought it was a throw for Leeds and he smashed it out. If he'd have left it, he was getting a throw himself. But this is again Kewell finding that little bit of space, but good defending. Look at Brown, he doesn't go to ground, doesn't rush into the tackle. That's a Leeds throw. If not for that, maybe it was out before David got there.
Well, Leeds have been given the throw. Batty with the cross. And Irwin up in front of Hasselbank. Important for Manchester United that he was.
Yeah, he just pulls on the back post. Hasselbank, you see the arm go up, he wants the ball in there. Just the touch from Dennis Irwin, but the touch was all that was needed.
Halfway through the first half. Well, we did talk about Harry Kewell in the air. It glanced off him rather.
It's half a chance, Martin. Makes a good run towards the near post. And when he gets there, talked about his ability to climb. Well, it's there for all to see. He gets up well. And from only 6 yards, he'll be a little disappointed he hasn't hit the target.
Radovic. He's a much admired defender at this level, the South African. McPhail is just back from the World Under-20 tournament in Nigeria, representing the Republic of Ireland. Batty. Met by Woodgate. Here's Butt. Breaks down involving Beckham. And Hasselbank sent scurrying forward by Kewell's pass. Smith going towards the near post. In comes McPhail as a challenge by Butt, and it still spins away. Troublesome for Manchester United until Schmeichel fell on the ball.
Well, I told you that Nicky Butt and Roy Keane might have to protect the back four at times, and this is a fantastic example of a midfield player getting back in there, doing the dog's job, if you like. Track McPhail all the way. That was a brilliant tackle.
Guided forward by Kewell. Woodgate Hits it high. He's trying to get it out for a throw. He does it the second attempt. Flag's gone up. Kewell's throw. Smith. He's on a run in the centre. Hasselbank looks for him, couldn't find him. But again, there are no reins on the runs of Lee Bowyer. He can just go when he wants, and he's brought Leeds a good number of goals this season. There's an opportunity to carve out a chance then that he didn't take. No shortage of David Batty challenges either when he's been able to play. He's had a lot of injury problems since returning to his hometown club after 5 years away. Damaged rib that had complications. Managed to fit in a suspension as well.
Surprise, surprise.
Good pressure by Bowyer and Gary Neville. Forceful in the challenge with Cole. Leeds pretty much favourites to at least finish fourth. All sorts of speculation about what that might mean should Manchester United win the European Cup. The official word from UEFA on Friday was that there wouldn't be an extra place available, but we understand from the Football Association that they're going to take up that case, so we might not have heard the last of it. Dermot Gallagher chose to overrule.
Well, Dermot's tried to play an all-honest amount of advantage and as much as possible. I think he's done it pretty well.
There's another advantage played here because Hart caught Beckham, and the referee will go across to talk to Ian Hart, but do no more than that. What it was about, the conversation.
Yeah, it's an awkward challenge. There's nothing nasty in that one, I don't think, Mark, to be honest. There's a little edge on this game, but you don't watch Leeds and Manchester United play without that edge being there.
A little edge?
Well, at the moment.
But here's Irwin. Win it back. McPhail, who's so composed on his left side. Plenty of space for Kewell. Hasselbank staying with him. Kewell going on his own. He's got Alan Smith. It's a chance for the teenager, and this one he hasn't taken.
Well, that sums Harry Kewell up, Mark. And that was a magnificent, driving, forceful run from the young Australian. He really drove at the heart of Manchester United. He had the confidence to take two of them out with one sweep of his foot, and when you wanted a little bit of composure, well, it deserted the young lad a few at the most important time. It was a glorious opportunity.
And he's already chipped in Alan Smith with 8 senior goals this season, a season in which he couldn't have expected to play probably 8 senior minutes. But there's been a real emphasis on youth at Ellen Road, and it's made Leeds such an exciting team to watch, as well as a successful team. They've matched last season's points tally already, with 5 games to go, including today. Harry Kewell seems to get stronger and more stylish every time you see him.
I think he's a great player, Mark. I really do. He's done nothing but impress me this season. Grown, matured.
Neville had problems with Kewell then. Kewell thinks he was fouled. Referee doesn't.
It's a good little tussle. Keep your eye on it, Kewell and Gary Neville. A good tussle.
But he won't be the only defender that Kewell will confront.
No.
Because this freer roll and that surge through the centre, even disregarding that the likes of Jonssenberg and Stam not available for a variety of reasons to Alex Ferguson today, but Kewell cut through the centre of Manchester United. Beckham. York. United don't get very far, and the Leeds take it up. Fail can't collect Kewell's pass, but they're looking to close down Manchester United.
Just looking down, Martin, Alex Ferguson has stood on the sidelines for 3 or 4 minutes now, trying to make changes. He's not happy the way the ball's coming up and then continually coming back.
Good movement by Smith ahead of Bowyer. Hasselbank in the centre. Bowyer, of course, has got there. The cross was deflected. Keane. A squad of players who've scored 116 goals this season. Manchester United might make one even with a poor share of possession, but they've wasted the chance to go forward then. Kewell. Oh, Hasselbank might get here before Schmeichel. Goal from Leeds United! Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank.
Well, it might be Hasselbank the goal scorer, but guess who made the incision yet again? That young man. Don't give him the ball. Don't let him run at you. Here's what Nicky Butt does. A sloppy pass. It's behind Keane. Beckham's out the game, and just look what Kewell does. Drives at them. Oh, he makes a little mistake. Wes Brown there. But where Smith panicked a little, I felt. Hasselbank's too experienced for that. When he gets a goal-scoring chance, this lad normally hits the target. It's a goal that's been coming. It's a goal of deserve. Manchester United tested yet again.
Maybe a goal that wouldn't have happened if Jaap Stam had survived the warm-up, but we'll never know. Manchester United trying to come from behind in this match and in the league table. Arsenal made their statement yesterday.
That was amazing 5 minutes, man. I watched Alex very closely and he was desperately trying to get information onto the pitch, to tinker with something, to change something, and he just couldn't be heard. None of his players could hear him above and all this noise. And as soon as he went in, he just threw his hands in the air with disgust.
And he's now discussing it with Steve McLaren. We've got Paul Scholes and Teddy Sheringham warming up. Do have some margin for error in the championship chase. It should be pointed out.
They certainly do. And I think if Arsenal, any Arsenal fans and Arsenal players and Arsene Wenger looking at United's remaining fixtures, I think they might have earmarked a couple of games as the most likely. Certainly here at Ellen Road, and possibly another one with historical rivalry to the four would be at Anfield.
Goodness knows what situation Blackburn might be in. No time for Brian Kidd to dwell on past associations. Well, so far the risk that David O'Leary took with his Dutchman has paid off. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank, 18th goal of the season, 16 of them in the Premiership.
He must be close, Martin. Is he top league
Michael Owen, 18.
Well, not bad, is it? 22 away.
He won't play again this season.
Oh, I love it. Love it.
Oh, there was a cameo of what it's about today, and Butt took it too far.
Don't like that. Yeah, the rest of that was brilliant. It was honest. It was being contested. It meant everything. It was being contested fairly. I think David Batty, though, he'll bounce up and say to Dermot, that's all right, honestly.
Keep it yellow.
Yeah. But this bit was just, look at them. Everyone went for the ball. Fantastic. And then Nicky just left his trailing leg in there.
David Batty wants a few more of those challenges. That's what his view of football is all about. He wouldn't see Nicky Butt taken off, or sent off rather. Keane. He's got a suspension to come for his recent red card. in the semi-final replay against Arsenal.
Brilliant tempo to Leeds' first half performance, Martin. 35 minutes. They threatened and they threatened. But Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank, that wonderful, wonderful finish. Gets in there. Watch the way he doesn't panic, Martin. He almost dummies him there. And then cutely flicks it through Peter Schmeichel's legs.
Had problems keeping clean sheets recently, Manchester United, with scoring bags of goals of their own. So it hasn't been too noticeable. And when you've been 2-0 down away to Juventus and won, I suppose 1-0 down even at Ellen Road is not quite so daunting as it might be. But they have lost in 3 of their last 4 visits here in the league. York taking on Rugby. Great run by York. Andy Cole waiting for the cut back, but he didn't look in the end for Cole.
Well, what a run from Dwight York. Just when you think United are dominating, could easily go to the ground but staying on his feet, and then Andy Cole wants it just played, but then he had Button Blomkus coming back post, and all he did was pick out Jones. Great run, he'll be disappointed with his final pass.
Found a change of pace there that was too much for an accomplished defender, Radovich. Beckham with the corner. Keane. Oh, they almost unwittingly set it up for Brown. Owen. Cut out by Kewell. Leeds with such pace, springing forward again. Although Kewell this time has to check back.
I just waited sensibly. Again, he really does. He's one of these players, Martin. He's got his head up all the time. When he's on the football, he's always got a picture. And he had a look a couple of times to see if anyone had caught him up. No one had done so. Quite sensibly, quite maturely, turned back and kept possession. And now it comes back to him. Now he can have another look and probe.
Kewell failed trying to get forward. The run blocked off by Butt, who was running down his own channel, really. Batty, who's revelling in this riveting match. Keane. It's well cleared by Jones. It wasn't an easy ball to strike. Blomqvist. York. And steps Radovich, but it breaks for Beckham. 5 ahead of him in Manchester United red, and Blomqvist darting in, and Matthew Jones put his hands to his head there in annoyance with himself. He switched off for a second but survived it.
Went ball watching, Martin, simple as that. He was watching the ball and didn't really pick up Blomqvist's position. You can see him looking at the ball. He's lost Blomqvist. By the time he reacts, Blomqvist's ahead of him, and he's so unlucky. He's trying to just touch it back to Andy Cole, couldn't get enough on it. Suddenly the tempo's just up from Manchester United.
Irwin. Gates header. Lancing touch, sensible one. Back to Keane from Blomqvist. Beckham, Gary Neville on the move from right back. And now he's caught far forward. If Kewell can sprint away from Beckham, which he can't. Oh, it's Smith seizing on the loose ball. David May has to be careful with his challenges. He's already been booked. Batty with a bit of help from the referee. Hart. Cross to Jones. Bowyer. Well read by May. Had to get across first then, and did against Hasselbank. Hasselbank gets the ball to feet this time. Bowyer. Batty's in the middle. He's offside.
That would have been a collector's item. Not the goal, but the head as well. This has been lovely football. I'm not so sure he's offside, Martin. You can see Dennis Irwin nearest to the the ball. Must have been pretty close to playing him onside.
Well, later today, Chelsea have their say. They're at Hillsborough, 3 o'clock, Sky Sports 1. And the Rangers, it's looking good for them in Scotland. Home to Aberdeen, 6 o'clock, Sky Sports 3. Five minutes to go to half-time. Brown hasn't been a loser in any game he started for Manchester United. Cole, Longfist just darts away from Jones. He comes back at him.
Brilliant recovery. But again, I think that's one area that David will be a little bit concerned, David O'Leary, Martin. That's now twice, he's on his heels, the young lad again. But it was a fantastic recovery to get back in.
And he is well aware that he's getting caught out as well. He's clearly working on it.
And they've been caught out again, 2v1.
Beckham. He made it his. Radebe. Manchester United gathering around McPhail there. But had problems with the bounce. Hasselback. Flag is up. Leeds have lost 6 times in the league this season. Only teams to beat them here, Leicester and Newcastle. McPhail. Well, it was the main man, no doubt about it, in this first half. Harry Kewell.
Well, he's conducted them, hasn't he? Harry Kewell. He's been on the end or the beginning of everything good that Leeds have had this first half. He hits the target there and Schmeichel can't save it. Again, it was lovely movement.
Keane. Roy Keane. Approaching the part of the pitch where he injured himself last season. When you think that Manchester United ended up empty-handed last season, that loss of Keane early in the campaign was a very big blow. He's come back very well in this campaign. Blomqvist
again.
Past Jones.
That area again, Martin.
A reach by Jonathan Woodgate. That's helping out, even by Woodgate's lack of experience. He is more experienced than Matthew Jones, and he's helping out his younger colleague.
Yeah, I think certainly that's the only area where there's been consistent problems for Leeds in the first half.
Here comes the corner, and the header by York.
Well, I have to say that's a chance for me. I think Dwight knows it. He makes a lovely run. You see him right at the screen, make a run across the goal. He gets a free header. No more than 7 or 8 yards out. Just doesn't get enough turn on it.
Wednesday is the PFA Player of the Year.
Well, it would be in my book.
Control by McPhail. And finished a 3-2 at Old Trafford back in November. Leeds have been unlucky with an injury to Nigel Martin. Had to go off at half-time.
1 minute stoppage time mark, just held up by Jeff Winter.
Before half-time today. Jones. I would reckon, Andy, they've had right backs into double figures this season, Leeds.
Yeah.
And Matthew Jones being asked to plug that gap. And to do it with some difficulty. He'd rather be in midfield. His normal position.
I just wonder, you know, they've got Gunnahala on the benchmark, who's played there as well.
Cole. Maybe a chance for Manchester United to get level right on half-time. Radaby puts it up high. Woodgate's got a challenge for this one. Does do against Beckham. Half-time at Ellen Road. Well, David O'Leary's old club, Arsenal, will be enjoying the scoreline. Alex Ferguson clearly feels there could have been a bit more time added on. But his side have been second best in this first half to the eagerness of Leeds United. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank, one of their senior citizens, risked today with an injury, scored with the assistance of Harry Kewell, who has had a splendid first half, and assistance too of Manchester United giving possession away uncharacteristically. And